Hey there, you are watching Ebony in America, real talk of a black woman navigating the complexity and everyday magic of the immigrant adventure. Today, I would like to talk about the unspoken truth that might be holding you back. I've been in the United States for 8 years, going on 9, and I'm not just anybody. I am a very important person in the circles that I belong to. I am a leader in my different communities, and I'm also an influencer in real life. So I hold a very important position because I'm one of those people women come to talk about their struggles and their challenges. So over the years, I have heard so many stories, good and bad, and today I am taking all of that knowledge and experience, personal and experience as well of other people around me, to give you some insight about why you might be struggling in the land of opportunities. So let's get started. Grab your tea. You can listen to this if you're driving, you can just listen, you don't have to watch. But if you're sitting at home and you're trying to relax, grab a cup of tea or wine, up to you, and let's get into this. Number one is limiting belief. In a very simple way, a limiting belief is a negative thought that you hold about yourself, and this can be subconscious. This is a negative thought that you hold about yourself or the world that is holding you back from achieving your full potential. This is the definition, but in other terms, having limiting beliefs is holding you back, is holding your success in America. It seems like you've done the hardest part, which is coming to America, making it here. We all know how complicated the procedures are. So you made it here, but for some reason, you don't believe that you can make it. So your limiting beliefs might be what is holding you back. Personally, I am a very optimistic person. I see life in the best possible way. I always imagine the best outcome for myself. If you're not someone who has this natural positivity, like if you're not naturally like this, I would suggest you start journaling. So you have to transform your mindset, and journaling is a very good way to do that. You buy yourself a journal and write positive things about your day. Instead of being this person who complains at the end of the day, I don't like my coworker, I don't like my job, I don't like my life, I don't like my anything. You don't like anything about life. Turn it the other way and write down positive things about your life. Even the tiniest little things can make a whole difference. This exercise is going to help you to start turning the little positive things in your life into bigger positive outcomes. If you focus on the positive, it only gets better. So limiting beliefs is what, in my observation, is holding a lot of people back. A lot of women are not capable. A lot of African immigrant women are not capable to do anything for themselves. They don't even believe that they can have it. I see intelligent women, beautiful women just wasting their life away because then they don't believe that they can make it. They're not positive. They think it's over, and it's not. Life is beautiful. Change the way you think. Get rid of the limiting belief, and you're gonna see how beautiful will start happening. Beautiful things, will start happening. And number two, you are secluded. Seclusion is holding you back. What do I mean by seclusion? I mean that you are secluding yourself within the African or the community of your country. If you're Cameroonian like me, you're secluded within the African community. And you might think it's community, but it's really not, right? Let me explain it. You live in a country where every communities or races or nationalities in the world are living as well. There's no reason why you should lock yourself up within a certain community. I personally think it's a coping mechanism. A lot of you are doing that because you are scared to see what is outside of the African bubble. You don't want to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. You just think, oh, it's easier to just go to this person's apartment or house and we can just drink the night away and we can just eat and chat. I think it's not productive at all. I'm sorry, and I'm not against community. I just think you should do a little bit more than that. Being secluded in your community is holding you back. Start discovering other communities. There's Haitian, there's Mexican, there's Asian, there's white. Try to get out of the African bubble. I really think many of you are scared to see what is outside of the African community. You want to be comfortable, you don't want to push yourself, and that is seriously holding you back. And let me know if you are someone who tends to stay in your community or if you tend to explore more out there. And I can also make a video about how to network outside of your community and also how to network within your community. It's very important to stay connected to the people from, that are who are from the same country as you. Don't make it your whole identity though, because it's seriously holding you back. You gotta go out there and meet more people, meet different people. I think within your community, you should find people that you can get along with, you have same values, and you can support each other. And truth to be said, those people are gonna be very minor. It's going to be a small number of people in your community that you can rely on, that you can share your struggle with, that you can share your wins with. So you don't need to gather in all these parties every weekend, drinking, eating, chatting, gossiping. Honestly, do better. That's holding you back. Get out of your comfort zone and explore outside of your community. Stop secluding yourself within the African community. Number 3, detachment from home. It's very important to detach yourself from home. I don't know if you're from Uganda, Mali, Nigeria, Cameroon. There's a high level of struggle in those places. And when we move here, for the most part, our goal is to change that. We think we're gonna come to America and just get some type of money and change the life of everybody, which will be amazing if it was possible, but it's really not. You have to remember, when you come to America, if you come here at 25 like I did, you are already 25 years late compared to the person that was born here, the person who was born here. You come here with a long delay, whether it's a cultural delay, social delay, financial delay. You're delayed in every aspect, and even maybe educational delay, not because you're not educated, but because your degrees are not even accepted here. It's very important that you understand that on your plate as an African immigrant woman, you have a lot to catch up on. You have a lot to go after. So detach yourself. You're not going to fix everybody's problem. There's always a problem in Africa. Somebody doesn't die today, someone is sick tomorrow, someone is losing. Something is always happening. So help within your capacity, but do not kill yourself, and understand that you have a life to build here, you have a legacy to build here, and some of us have kids to raise here, and it's important that we succeed so that tomorrow our kids can have it easier than we have. So detachment from home is holding you back, and it's about time you understand you're not going to be able to solve their problems, even if you want to, even if you try to. It's just the mindset there and here is different. They have the begging mentality and you have the support mentality, and you have to understand that beggars don't get tired to beg at all. They will always beg, and if you don't have limits, you're going to ruin your life because you're trying to solve everybody's problem. So that's what I have observed. Detachment from home is crucial for you as a Black African immigrant in the United States if you want to move on with your life and get to your goals. Number 4, you have to do your own research. People who came here before you don't know better than you. They just happen to come here before you. I'm going to repeat that. People who moved to the United States before you don't know better than you. They just happen to come here, to be here before you. It's very important that you get out there, find your own information. If you want to go to college, if you want to go to community college, if you want to start a business, there are so many resources available just within a search. You are just one search away to finding the answers to most of your questions. But many of you think that somebody should show you the way, and maybe somebody should show you the way, but don't completely rely on that. It's very important to do your own research. I remember one day I told a girl, get out there, attend social event. Usually I go on Eventbrite and I look for events to go to. And she was like, what is Eventbrite? And literally I hate that type of behavior. It's telling me that you want me to chew your food and put it in your mouth, and I cannot do that. African women, African immigrant women, you have to do your own research. Get out there, look for the answers. Do your research and get your own answers. What was real or what was true for someone who moved here 20 years ago might not be true for you today. So this person might be telling you, hey, go do XYZ. That might not work for you because they did that 20 years ago, and it might not be a good way today. It might not be the good answer today. It might not be the solution today. I don't know how else to put this, but please start falling in love with research. Start falling in love with YouTube. Start falling in love with Google. They have the answers. Most of the time, just a simple search will solve your problem. Start doing your own research. I am begging you. Number 5, pivoting. I am impressed by the way American women can pivot. I'm going to take an example that's very close to me. My neighbor, they used to be school teachers. They both used to be school teachers. And today they're running their own company, very successful couple. And it only happened because at some point they said, we love teaching, but this is it for us. We are going to follow something else. We're going to follow a different path. I know that in my experience in Africa, when I was growing up, people will be teacher for 50 years or 45 years. People don't change their life around. People just follow one path, and there's nothing wrong with that. In America though, that might not serve you well. Maybe other places, reward that type of loyalty and just following one path. But in America, what I'm observing, especially with American women, they know how to pivot. It's very important that you learn to understand that this thing that I started 10 years ago, it's no longer serving me. I think I'm ready for something different. I think I'm ready to start my business. I think I'm ready to go get a new license. I think I'm ready to whatever you might want. This is the land of opportunities, and it truly is the land of opportunities because we have so many examples of people who are changing their life around. The amount of freedom that I have got myself ever since I decided to be a digital entrepreneur is like unbelievable. I am the master of my own life today because I decided corporate is not my place anymore. I love my family. I want to do my daughter's pick up. I want to be there for my husband. But how do I do that and still pursue something for myself? I decided to change my life around and follow a different path. And any of you can do that. Maybe not now if you're not ready, but at a certain point, if you try really hard, you're going to be able to follow whatever it is that you want to follow. Pivoting, it's essential in this country. Things don't always last. There's a timing issue. At some point, it's cybersecurity or IT. At some point, it's a different thing. You have to know how to change and adapt to the society or the culture and the world that we live in. It's changing so fast, and it's very, very rewarding when you have that mindset of, yes, this degree does not define me. I have this degree, but I can also hustle. I have this degree, but I can also start a business. I have this degree, but I can have another one. It's very important to know how to pivot your life in the United States because it's just changing so fast. And if you want me to do a video about the things that we can copy from American women, I can do that. I have been observing these women. They move differently. And one thing for sure, it pays off. That's why they are successful. We have to look further than just racism and further than just discrimination. There's something that they're doing that is right, and we need to copy that thing. So pivoting is not just important, it's essential in my opinion. Number 6, you are letting your failures define you. I cannot count how many women write me every day on Facebook and tell me about their struggle. What do you think? That I don't struggle? You think other people don't struggle? We all have some type of struggle going on, but you cannot let that define you. I cannot believe that you move all the way from Africa to the United States and just imagine that your life will be so cool, like so quiet, no obstacle, no challenges. You have to redefine failure as challenges. It's really hard, even for American people. So imagine for us, we just got here. I got here only 8 years ago. That's what I always tell myself. Don't be too hard on yourself. You just moved here. Even if it was 20 years ago, you had to learn everything from scratch, adapt yourself to this new society and culture. Take it easy on you. Your failures do not define you. Maybe you were not able to finish that degree. Maybe you divorced the marriage that you thought was going to be your forever marriage. Maybe, I don't know, whatever struggle you might be going through, it's going to be okay. Do not let your failures define you. Redefine your failures as challenges. So many of you walk with your failure on your forehead. Oh my God, this thing happened to me, it's over. No, it's not. It's not over. It's never over. As long as you're still alive and breathing, that's why we have to pray for good health. If you are in good health, that's like 90% of the game. Because if you're sick, there's nothing you can do about it. But if you are in good health, you have already won. You just have to keep going. Stop letting your failures define you. Stop sending me this message about how hard your life is. My life is hard too, but I'll never tell you because I just think it's temporary. Anything that happens to me, I'm like, cool, I got this. Whenever you let your failures put you down, it's going to be hard to get back on your feet. That's why you should not let yourself go down so low that you don't know how to get back on your feet again. It's okay to be sad about something bad that happened to you. It's okay to take some time and mourn whatever it is. But don't do it for too long. And don't make it your identity to be a girl who failed this and failed that. No. That happened to you and it was a challenge. Get ready for the next challenge. Life is not easy, but we got to keep moving. Stop letting your failures define you. Okay? If you've made it to this stage of the video, I really appreciate you, but it's about to get better. I kept this number 7 for the last part because it's a little long and I really want you to understand my point here. Self-care. Self-care sounds very cliche. We throw it here and there. Self-care Sunday, self-care. But you have to understand the importance of self-care, especially for you Black African women who moved here into a whole different climate. The cold weather, the intense heat, the climate is so different here than what we've been used to. So it's going to be harder for you to find the perfect body lotion, to find the perfect products for your hair, for your body, for your nails. It's very important that you invest your time in taking care of yourself. I know you want to do all the shifts out there. You want to do second, third, and first shift. It's awesome, but it's killing you slowly. Take time to take care of yourself. And beyond the physical aspect, the mental aspect is not to be neglected. More often, when women send me a text, a cry, a call for help, I understand immediately that they're going through something mental, like they're going through a mental issue. And it's not to be taken loosely. Mental health is very important. I know in Africa, nobody cares about mental health. But mental health is very important. Your mental health is like the fuel that your body needs to move. So you have to take care of yourself mentally. Break those cycles and get out there and find a therapist. If you don't have anyone to confide in, if you don't have a good circle to support you, which you should also work on that, but find a good therapist. There's even Black therapists. You have to request for a Black therapist, somebody that will understand your struggle. If you can find a Black and African also therapist, it's going to be important because they're going to understand your struggle, they understand your background, and they're going to be able to offer you solution to be a healthy person. Prioritize resting. I have to read some of this part because it's it's long. You have to rest, treating yourself with respect. How many of you let yourself be disrespected by family members, husband, kids? You don't let your kids disrespect you. You don't let people abuse you. It's very important that you take care of yourself at every level possible. Stop tolerating abuse from people because they're your family. And you have to stand up and protect yourself. I don't know how to put this for you to understand, but self-care is really that thing that is holding you back. And self-care, like I said, goes beyond makeup, hair, all that. It is also internal. Some of you don't rest because you're looking for money. Do you really think you can have all the money out here? I don't think you can. You're gonna have some of it, and money doesn't ever go anywhere. If you don't work today, tomorrow you're going to have that same money. Please learn how to rest. Take a break. Take care. The money that you're also working out there, the money that you're making out there, take some to take care of yourself. Pay for a therapist. Go to the spa. Have a spa day, relax. It's very important. It sounds so cliche, but it's very important. Self-care is life-changing. If you did not hear anything I said throughout this video, please hear this part. Take care of yourself. When I walk out there, I see African women, I know immediately. They're carrying all the struggle of their family on their head. And I don't know how you let yourself get to that stage, but please do something about it. Take care of yourself. If you fall today, they're going to bury you and life is going to keep going. People are going to keep living. The job is going to keep existing. I know it seems like they really need you there, but they don't. If you're not here today, you're going to be replaced tomorrow. If you're not here today, your husband is going to marry tomorrow or next year, very soon anyway. Those African husbands, they're going to remarry as soon as you leave this earth. And the money that you are working so hard will not save you. Like the money that you're trying so hard to pile up will not save you. Life is not just about money. Life is about balance. Finding balance in life will set you ahead, will set you up for success. So if you've watched this video today, I really appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel. We're doing this once a week. And if there's any of these tips that really resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. And I cannot wait to see you next week for another episode. Also, if you have a specific topic that you would like me to talk about, please go ahead and leave it in the comments and I will be glad to do my research and talk about it. Bye.